Okay, what we've got here is we've got a drippy mixer tap in the kitchen. So you can see the drips are quite frequent, coming down drip, drip like that. So what we're going to do is going to sort that problem out today. And it should be hopefully straightforward, but it's going to involve just basically taking the tap handles off, taking the cartridges out from inside both sides and replacing them with some new ones. And we'll give that a go. So the next step is, first step is we're going to just get access to take this tap handle off. Now on this one, there's a little notch. I don't know if you can see, there's a little tiny little notch there where you can sort of get your little screwdriver in and try and get this little cap off here. It's just a little sort of fake cap. We're going to just get under there. There we go. Looks like that cap's come out. So now we're just going to use a screwdriver to unscrew and get this handle off, and we'll do it on both sides just the same. So we'll do it on the other side as well. Just try and flip this off if we can. Try and get in it. There we go. That's that. So flipping off the covers, then we'll use a screwdriver next. So what I forgot to do, of course, is under here we'll go in. And if you pass the torch, Mary, we're going to go and turn that water off for both hot and cold. Now there's isolators, as you can see, there's isolators. So there's this one, that's the hot, and there's this one's the cold. So if I just do this one first, if you can see it, I'm just going to give that a turn and isolate and cut the water off there. But that one, it's in a funny position, so I think I'm going to need a little short screwdriver to do that one. So we'll just grab the short screwdriver. Little short screwdriver there. And hopefully we could just turn that one off. So we've got separate isolators, luckily, so it means we don't have to bother with knocking the water off for the whole house. Just knock the water off for individual taps. So we'll, let's maybe turn it a bit. So we've got the hot water is off and the cold water is now off, as you can see. So just turn those isolators off underneath. Otherwise, if you didn't have those isolators, you're trying to stop cock somewhere to turn the water off. So now what we're going to do is just get a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, and just try and undo. We'll turn the handle down there, undo these handles. There we go. It comes out nice and easy, like that. Now, when I take this off, it could be a little bit of, maybe, well, it should be okay. Just take this off. There we go. So you can see the handle and the screw there. So there's a little cartridge in here which we're going to replace. So this just screws like that. There we go. So that's one side. So we're going to take this cartridge out and replace it with a new one, and we'll do the same on the other side. So I'm going to unscrew this side now. So there we go. Screws just come out like that. So it takes the handle off like that. We'll put that there. And we'll turn this little cover off here. So we know that that's the hot side. So now we've got to get these two cartridges out. You see this one looks a bit more like it might be more difficult to get in. So anyway, we'll take them out. So we need a spanner or two. So I've got an adjustable spanner here. So we'll try this. Now some water might come out here. So if you haven't got a surface where water can just flow into the sink here, you might want to put a little something to collect the water or make it flow into your sink there. But water will probably come out when I do this, but we'll just mop it up. So we're going to go and try and turn this if we can. And let's see if we can get it a bit tighter. Okay, right. There we go. So that's coming out, that cartridge. And you will see what one of these cartridges looks like. But hopefully by just replacing both these cartridges, we'll stop the leak. So there we go. So a bit of water coming out. There we go. But that's basically what one of the cartridges looks like. So now if you just pass me those packets there. So it's just a little thing that we've managed to picked up replacements for them both. There. So this just came from Screwfix. It's about £5 something for the pair. You've got to measure to make sure it's the right number of sort of points on this thread here. It's got like 20 grooves in it, I think, and it's the right length. So hopefully it'll be okay. So we'll actually just stick a new one in. We'll take the little screw at the top because that's what we're going to use to put the tap on. So we'll just take that screw out like that. I don't know whether to put the old screw in or that screw. Anyway, it comes with a screw, so I'll take that out. So now, hopefully these will be okay. So we're going to put that back in, just screw it in, and then we'll tighten it with a spanner. Like that. Give it a few turns. Feels pretty tight there. So that's good. So that's one side done. So now we've got to get this other side off. Now this looks quite hard. We'll have to give this a bit of a go. So I'll have to lever it with a bigger spanner maybe. Yeah. Just stuck on this new cartridge that I fitted. Now what you've got to do now is you've got to sort of line up the handle. Obviously it could go anyway, but actually if I put it there, it's going to work. So you've actually just got to make sure the handle lines up so that it does the correct quarter close that you want it to do. So just a quarter turn. So you could put, it's any of these grooves that could fit into. You could fit at a funny angle, but it wouldn't be quite right. So you've got to line it up so it's on the one you want it to be on, which is about that. And then we'll put the screw back in, and then we'll just kind of cover it with that cap again. And then we'll repeat at the other side once I've gotten that cartridge out and put that new one in. We'll do that. So that's it really, yeah. Okay. I managed to get the old one off, which is here. Took a while. You can see how chewed up the nuts. Eventually with mole grips got it off, and WD-40 just to sort of try and dissolve some of the things that made it stuck on. So I'm putting this new one in. So in we go with that. And this should hopefully stop the leaks. And we're now just tightening it with a spanner. That size. Oops, give it a couple of turns. Okay, there we go. I got a couple of little turns like that and tighten it up. And then we'll just try, and that's it. That feels tight. All right, good. So now what we'll do is just the reverse of what we had, which is just to put the old cover back on again, which is that bit. Screw that over the top, so it just covers the cartridge, and then we put the little handle back on again. So this is where you've got to line it up. So now we're going to put the new screw in. That was there. And then we'll test it with the water and see if there's any drips. So screw in and then cover on the top, and then we'll turn the water on. So we'll put the cover on. Where's the little cover? There it is. It's got a little letter C on it. Look, C for cold. So we'll put that in there. Cover on. Done. So that's all there. Look. So now we'll just wipe up any bits around here, and then we'll give this a go. Turn the water back on. So we'll get the little screwdriver for that. And we'll do the cold one maybe first. Right, Stephanie, turn the cold one on, see if it works. Excellent, well done. That's the cold one. Now we'll try and put the hot one on. Short screwdriver. Try that, Stephanie. The hot one. You okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, any drips? No drips. No drips. The tap palaver, we've got all this. Look at the mixture of stuff we've got here. Got this reduced at Sainsbury's last night, and that. Free bread. Mostly free vegetables there. Free bean salad. And curly fries. Mary's got a curly fry sandwich. Dear me, Mary.